Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
you came a little late, but we already said that, we under grace right now. So if you can't keep the Saturday Sabbath from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, then the Lord will give you grace, because some people have to work on those days. But if you have the ability not to work on those days, which we all do, because our job gives us Saturdays off, then you gotta do what the Most High said and keep that as a day of worship. Not Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, look on your calendar. You got a calendar on your cell phone? The first day of the week, what's up, brother? The first day of the week is Sunday. Right. So the Lord said the seventh day of the week. Read that again for me.
Exodus 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Right. So any calendar you look on, the first day of the week is Sunday. But see, Satan is the ultimate adversary. He's a counterfeiter. So what he did is, when he got his power, he changed it to Sunday, to have people go totally opposite of what the Lord said. Somebody give me 1 Corinthians 11, or what is it, 14?
11 to 14.
11 and 14. So
Daniel 7:25.
Yep, Daniel 7:25. Go back to Genesis real quick, 2. Because the Sabbath day it make a lot of sense, because it took 7 days for the Lord to create the heaven and the earth. So on the seventh day, the Lord said, look, this is the day I'm resting. So for all your generations, you're going to keep this day. And the Lord rested on that day, and the Lord sanctified it and made it holy. Read Genesis 2:1. Read it aloud.
Genesis chapter 2, verse 1. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the hosts of them. And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made, and rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made.
Go ahead, keep reading.
And God blessed the seventh day.
And God did what?
And God blessed the seventh day, and
So
sanctified it.
You can't get around that. God blessed the seventh day. And we're about to prove that Christ kept the Sabbath. Christ didn't come and change what the Lord did. Christ came and did the will of the Lord. And this is not Christ either. That's not Christ. Go ahead.
Luke chapter 4, verse 16. And Jesus came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up. And his custom was, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day.
He did what?
He went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day.
Who did that?
Christ went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day and stood up to read.
There you go.
You said 2 Corinthians 11:14.
Yeah.
2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
So the scriptures say Satan has transformed into an angel of light. Go ahead.
Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as ministers of righteousness.
Right. So when Satan got his power, because this is not the Lord's kingdom right now. There's too much wickedness going on. Homosexuality, all kind of, everything is wicked right now. What you saying?
Homosexuality, thieves, covetousness,
Yeah,
greediness.
that's high. That's high right now, man. You turn on BET.
Murder.
They talk about selling
Adultery.
drugs, murder. They want to sleep with the next man's wife. Basically, everything that's against the commandments. So when Satan got his power, he transformed into a minister to an angel of light. So when people when people think it's light, it's really Satan. When they go up in that church and they thinking that they worship in the right way, they really worshiping Satan. Get him, sister. Right. Right.
I mean, I can decipher when they said, oh, the world is going to end at 6 o'clock on a certain day when Jesus said he's going to come like a thief in the night.
Right.
I don't know when he's going to come, so I automatically knew that was false prophecy.
Right.
But it's like, how do you teach your children and how do you stay strong? Because it's easy to do the wrong thing.
Right. Well, the main thing you got to do is anything somebody tell you, they got to show you a scripture to back it up. Everything filters through the Holy Bible, and they've been the same for thousands of years. So that's how you get the truth. If somebody tell you something that pertains to God, you decipher through the scriptures. Yeah.
That's number one. Stay prayed up, and just ask the Most High to continue to guide your path because He guided you here. So
Right.
hopefully now that you
got a little bit of edification, you continue on your path to heaven, just like we are.
Right. Amen. Yep. That's right. Well, yeah. See, the thing is, the Bible doesn't contradict itself. It's the philosophies and the understandings that's contradict. But it's all but it's only one understanding of the Bible. That's not true though, because did you know slavery was in the Bible? Well, in a way that's kind of true, but we got to go beyond that. Who was before slavery? Did you know that the slavery was prophesied in the Bible? That it said that the Bible said that God said that His people was going to go into captivity on slave ships. So it goes deeper than just, oh, the white man brought the Bible, because they're going to tell you that to get you away from the Bible. But now is our time to take it back. We're taking our Bible back. This is a history book. We're taking our history back. And the white man just polluted the Bible. He don't tell you the truth. Somebody get that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemy for bondmen and bondwomen.
He said, there you shall be sold unto your enemies. So this is in Deuteronomy. This is the first 5 books. This is the curses of the Jews, the real Jews. The Lord said He's going to bring us into Egypt or slavery with ships. With ships. Somebody get that one where it says they're going to, no, go to Deuteronomy 28 and give me the one where it says they're going to come with the language we shall not understand. You know what I'm talking about?
I got one for you.
All right, go ahead.
This is about the slave trade. Isaiah chapter 22, verse 17 and 18. Behold, the Lord will carry thee away with a mighty captivity. That's them ships that we was on.
Go ahead.
And will surely cover thee. He will surely violently turn and toss thee like a ball in a large country.
Right. Where's that other one at? Go ahead.
Jeremiah 17.
Deuteronomy
Jeremiah
chapter
17.
28, verse
17
48.
and what? 4.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies,
What you got?
which the Lord
What you
shall
got?
send
What
against
you want?
thee,
Jeremiah
in
17 and
hunger
4.
and in thirst, and in nakedness.
No,
and in...
not that. Not that. Get the one where it says they're going to come over like a eagle flying.
This is Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave you.
So the Lord gave us a heritage and we discontinued. Like you said, the white man brought the Bible, right? And they took they used it against us. So right here, the Lord, it's a curse from the Lord. It says that we're going to discontinue from our heritage. So no matter what the white man did, it was the Lord that put the spirit on the white man to do that. So we can't blame the white man, but we can definitely point out what he did. Go ahead, read the start over on that.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land thou knowest not.
Right, because they brought us over here to America. So we didn't know this land. The Most High said, look, He's going to have us serve our enemies. And that's what and at the end of the day, we still doing that. Jeremiah
17 and 4.
Jeremiah 17 and 4.
I got one for you. Yes.
Yeah, what you got?
Yeah, I got one for you about what you were saying. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48 and 49. Therefore thou shalt serve thy enemy.
So this is the curses that the Lord put on His chosen people. It says, thou shalt serve thy enemy. Go ahead.
With the Lord shall sin against thee in hunger.
So when we hungry, we got to go to Tops. That's where the white man owns Tops. We got to go to Walmart. We got to go to No Jams. When No Jams take the date off the meat, and then they put a discount on it. And our people love it. Oh, it's so cheap, but they took the expiration date off it. And they feed that poison to our people. Go ahead.
And in thirst.
And in thirst, if you thirsty, you gotta go. You even gotta pay a water bill. Water free. Go ahead.
and in nakedness,
You want clothes, you got to go to the enemy for that. Go ahead.
and in want of all things.
And want of all things. Go ahead.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck,
And they did that in slavery. They put the yoke of iron around our neck, literally.
until
You watch
thou
the
be
old-
destroyed.
You watch the old slavery movies? They put that shackle thing on our neck. So they did put the yoke of neck iron on our neck. Go ahead.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar.
So it said the Lord shall send a nation against thee from far. So we was in Africa, right? The so-called white man came way from America all the way across the ocean. So back in those days, that's pretty far, man. You know, modern times we got airplanes and high-speed boats and submarines, but back then, man, it took what? A couple years to get from America to Africa. Go ahead.
From the end of the earth,
So they came from the end of the earth. Go ahead.
as swift as the eagle flieth,
National greed. That's what I call it. National grid, national
Oh
greed.
yeah, national greed.
Nothing but truth all around us, but we got to go out and look for it. The Lord put it on our spirit to come out there and help everybody people, but, you know, that's why
Nah, she don't want to be camera.
Oh no, she don't want to be.
Yeah, she don't want to be camera.
She don't want to be on camera.
You want me to finish up?
Yeah, yep. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to read over verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flight, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand, a nation of fierce continuance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. Go ahead. You want to finish up or?
Yeah, finish up on that.
And they shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed.
Right. So this what we're reading is the slavery of the real Jews. So contrary to popular belief, those people over there in the land of Israel today are not the real Jews, because that didn't happen to them. When did they go to slavery on slave ships? When do they got to go to their enemies for hunger and thirst and nakedness? I got a book right here called The 13th Tribe, written by one of those Jews that live over there in the land. He said if they're the Jews, then it must be 13 tribes. The Lord only had 12 tribes. So basically he's saying that they're not really the Jews. And this is coming from their own people. But they told us we was African, well, they call us every name in the book. African, African American, Negroes, nigger, everything in the book. But we got a Bible dictionary here that shows right here that we're not African. This is the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. And this, the brother gonna read the definition of Ham. Go ahead.
Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races.
Right, so the word progenitor means like the
Father.
The father, yep, he became the father of the dark races. Go ahead.
He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes.
Not the what?
Not the Negroes.
So right here, the Bible scholars is telling us, look, Ham became the progenitor of the dark races because there's more than one dark race. We're not all African. It says not the Negroes. So he made a distinction. He said, look, he the father of the dark races, but not the Negroes. Go ahead.
But the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites.
Which is the four families of Africa, original families. There you go. More proof. Somebody got something?
Yeah, I got 43. Revelations.
Oh yeah, Revelations, yep.
Revelations.
So we're gonna get the words of Christ that prove that it was gonna be people saying they the Jews and lying. Revelations chapter 2 and 9. Go ahead.
I know thy works, and tribulation, and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, and are not.
So Christ said he know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not. Go ahead.
But are of the synagogue of Satan.
But they are the synagogue of Satan. And the word synagogue means chief house. That's a lot of information though, so I don't want to hit y'all with too much. Might get a headache. You're welcome, sisters. Give the numbers a call. We got a YouTube page on there too.
With a lot of good teachings on there.
Yep, there's a lot of good teachers on our YouTube page. The Rod of Instruction. This video gonna go up tonight.
All your information is right here on this paper?
Yep, and she got my wife number too. All right, sisters. Man, shalom. Praise the Most High that y'all stop, man. This is what we come out here for. For the one or two people. We ain't out here for everybody. Because the Lord only need a few. Christ said broad is the way to lead us to destruction, and narrow is the way to get to the kingdom. So we on that. We looking for the narrow path, not everybody. Church is looking for everybody. So you know they off. They don't care who come in there. Put money in that bowl, you good.